is Fusion Bricks. Welcome back to another live stream. We are here trying to finish out today the Hoth ATST. I'm very excited to get working on this with you guys. So welcome in. We're going to start opening up this bag right now. Anybody that's watching that hasn't seen this live and is watching this pre-recorded, feel free to stick around because it's going to be a fun time. And you're going to see a lot of stuff going on here. We got some people already in here. Odyssey, Lego fans, All's Edits. Welcome in, guys. All right. You guys didn't miss anything. We just started. Quackscent is in here. What's up, Quackscent? I got your comment in the video. Snail is in here. Snail says he's subscribed. That's a great point, Snail. Anybody who is a new subscriber or is an already existing subscriber will get their name right here on the list. If you want your name with a star, just donate anything. It could be as small as $1. But without further ado, I see a lot of names. Odyssey says, I changed my name from Oifity to Odyssey. Oh, Oifity. Okay, cool. Well, welcome back, Odyssey. Good to see you. All right, let's get these names on the list, guys. We got Winry in here. We have Quackscent. We have Snail. Who else we got? New Bro is in here. New Bro, welcome in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, a lot of familiar faces in here today. We got Lego Fan in here. Welcome back. All's Edits subscribed. All's Edits, I'm pretty sure you're new. Thank you very much. If you're not new, I apologize for missing you. All right, guys. It's hard for me to go back and read on the chat, so just let me know if I'm missing anybody. But let's see what you guys are saying. Quackscent says, thanks for my comment in the video. I appreciate it a lot. Of course, Quackscent. You know, it's hard because I can't always fit every single comment in every single video, even though I would love to. The shorts only allow me to do so much. And my phone only allows me to process so much screenshots. But I always try to get you guys in there if I can. Especially the guys that join my live stream, the guys that I know are here for the long ride. Snail says, what did Vader say to Padme? May divorce be with you. Snail, that is freaking amazing, dude. I love that. That's an amazing joke. Guys, if you have any jokes, please type them in the chat. I will read them all. Odyssey says, did you research on Potimer yet? No, not yet. Like I said, I still don't really try to get involved with that kind of stuff. But since you're asking, and I know you've been talking about that for a while after the stream. Matter of fact, let's write it on the back of here so I don't forget. Research Potimer. There it is. And I'll find out all the drama. Snail says, oh no, we already have that. Winry says, what's new? I just uploaded the widest Lego minifigure part 3. I hope you guys saw that today. I'm very, very excited because we just got all of your feedback on that video and it seems pretty positive. It seems like you guys are enjoying it. If you've seen it, let me know in the chat. Type a 1 in the chat if you've seen the widest Lego minifigure part 3. I'm very curious to see how many people are coming over from that video into here. The studio says hello. Hello, the studio. It's good to have you in here. I'm pretty sure you're a new viewer. Got some new names in here today, along with a lot of familiar ones. All's Edit says, I'm All's, or something, from your first stream. Al's Toy Barn. Al's Toy. Yes, I do remember you. And I see you're not All's Edits. You're Al's Edits. Okay. Al's Edits. Are you subscribed? If you are, I'd love to put you on the list today. Quackscent says, I've got a joke. Knock, knock. All right, Quackscent. I'm waiting for that punchline. Lego Fan says, will you be finishing the set today or in the future? I have to be done by roughly 3:45 to 4 o'clock Eastern, so it all just depends how fast we can get this. Otherwise, I really would like to finish this set today. All right, we got some ones in the chat. You guys have seen it. Gaming with Audi 145 says, hi, Gaming with Audi. Snail's got a joke. Oh, no, he doesn't. Never mind. He says, this isn't a joke, But when I was you, I couldn't say C3PO, so I would say CPO. Oh, when you were young. I see. CPPO. That's funny. Who else we got? We got a guy named Pro Fortnite Gamer 8492 saying hi. I'm new. Hi, Pro Fortnite Gamer 8492. Welcome in. Kylie says that they are subbed. Thank you very much, Kylie. Kylie, you just made the list. Welcome in. Who else we got? G's D's Animation says finally a Lego live stream. Yep. I try to go live at least a couple times a week. At least like 2 or 3 times, but I like to push it up to 4. Lego fan says 45 views in 5 minutes is crazy. Al's Edit says I'm on it. Al's Edit. Oh, you're already on the list. Yeah, that's what you meant by on it. Okay. Let's see. Kylie subbed. Yep, I got you on there. Quackson says, well, who's there? Well, I don't know. That's the punchline for the joke. New Bro says, hey, remember me? Yes, I do remember you, New Bro. Alright, guys. We got a lot of stuff going on in this chat right here. A lot of viewers in here. What's your favorite Lego Star Wars set? I've been telling people that it is the... Hold on, guys. Let me skip this YouTube ad real quick so I can get the music back up for you guys. What's my favorite Lego Star Wars set of all time? I've been telling people that it's the 2006 Jabba sail barge. But I've already said that one a bunch. So let's say a different one today. I want to say the 2007 or 2008 Death Star set with all of those minifigures in it. I really like that set. Now I'm looking for the opposite of this piece to go here. Alright guys, I'm about to start building this up a little bit. There it is. So just bear with me while I build this set a little bit. Today we're building like this outer casing kind of thing for the ATST. We're here. Let me just add a couple more pieces to this. Then I'll be getting back to the chat and hanging out and talking with you guys. But for the most part, guys, things are okay. Just working hard like usual. Having fun building Lego. There's nothing better than that. Also, I was supposed to build the figure. After I get done with this page, let's build the figure. Sorry, guys. There's just a lot going on today. Yeah, check this out. There's like a bar that's stuck in here. There we go. We got that out. That thing was annoying. All right. What's the chat saying? He does random things saying that he subscribed. He does random things. You just made the list. He does. I'm just going to put he does random. You just made the list. Thank you very much. The studio has subscribed. The studio. You just made the list. Thank you very much. A Pro Fortnite Gamer has already subbed. Pro Fortnite Gamer. You just made the list. I'm trying to condense the names here for today. Jackson says, I love your shorts. Thank you very much, Jackson. I appreciate that. Cassandra says, I'm new and I like Legos. Me too. The Fire Lion says, hi. Hi, Fire Lion. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Fire Lion has subscribed. I'm just going to put Fire Lion here. You just made the list. Thank you, Fire Lion. Kids Thrift says, hi. Hi, Kids Thrift. Welcome in. Quackson says, I really wanted that set when it came out, but I never got it. The Hoth ATST. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of expensive. It was like $50 for this thing. I don't really think, looking back, it wasn't worth it. But now that I'm building it and it's taken this long to actually build it, and it's fun and complicated, I think it is worth $50. Let's see what else we got going on here. Winry, I'm doing okay. I'm just excited to be building with you guys here today. And I think I would be better if I could find some of these pieces, but like I said, this is a hard set, guys. I never built ATSTs or walkers like that before, so I never really knew how complicated it was. Like, for example, to build these legs. If I'm being honest, this is probably the easiest part of it, is building these nice flat structures. All right, guys, allow me to find 2 more pieces here before I get back to the chat. We're looking for that piece right there, the 1x2 with the ridges on the side. Now, where is that thing? This is such a cool set, but like the pieces get lost all the time. Where? Oh, there it is. Perfect. We found it. All right, guys, just this last piece here. Now, where does this thing go? It's supposed to go there. So that means that this might be a little bit too high. I see. That still has to stay here. All right. I don't want to waste too much time on this, but I do want to get around to that. Yes, something is off here. But either way, we'll figure it out. Let's go back. Odyssey says, are you planning on making the Lego Movie 2 set? No plans, but I do like those Lego Movie sets. I will try to get a couple of them. Davies Game World says that they are subscribed. Davies Game World, you just made the list. Thank you very much. I see Jackson already subscribed. Jackson, you just made the list as well. Thank you very much. We got Jackson on here. And Davies Game World. We'll just put Davies on there. The studio says, I've also been subbed for about 1 to 2 months, and it was worth it. The studio, thank you very much for being subscribed for all that time. I hope that you're enjoying the content, and I hope that you continue to enjoy the content. In the month of June, we've got a lot of good stuff coming up. Quacksen says, do you have any 1999 to 1977 to 1990 action figures? I don't. I mean, I probably do somewhere, but just not in the room right now. It's over in my storage. We have Alex Chavez saying he subscribed. Alex Chavez, you just made the list. Thank you very much. You're on there. He Does Random Things says, I'm giving you a shout out. I appreciate that. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Says Lego fan. My favorite Star Wars movie has to be the Revenge of the Sith. There's nothing that beats that duel at the end with Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's awesome. What are your guys' favorite Star Wars movie? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to keep going with this chat and getting to you guys. Brawl and More subscribed. Brawl and More. You just made the list. Thank you very much. Let's see what else is going on. He Does Random Things says you're the GOAT. We got thank you very much, He Does Random Things. We got Devin Schrader in the chat. Devin, you just made the list. Welcome back here, bro. Good to see you. The studio says, is there any way I can show you my Lego Star Wars collection? You guys can DM me on Instagram at FusionBricksYT or send me a direct message on TikTok at Fusion_bricks. Who else we got? Tony subscribed. Tony. And he says he's been a sub. We have Yulissa right in here. Yulissa, you just made the list. Thank you very much for the sub. Brickin' Ridiculous. I'm just going to put Brickin'. That's a funny name. You just made the list, Brickin'. Let's see who we got here. Oh, The New Hope. Let's see. Revenge of the Sith. Okay. We got some good Star Wars movies in the chat. Yeah, leave your favorite Star Wars movie in the chat. I'm curious. I'm going to keep reading this throughout the whole stream. Brian says hi. Hi, Brian. Welcome in. Crazy Chaos says, I'm subbed a long time. Thank you, Crazy Chaos. crazy chaos. You just made the list. Around when did you subscribe, or what video made you guys subscribe? Let's see. Who else we got? Winry says, I've never seen the Star Wars movies. Winry, you got to get on that. If you want to start with any of them, start with A New Hope. It's really, really good. You probably won't regret it. Oh, I just dropped a piece. No idea what piece. Oh, it's part of the minifigure that we're about to build. I love your vid, says New Bro. Thank you very much, New Bro. I appreciate it. More great videos coming up. The studio says my favorite character is General Grievous. He is awesome. I mean, he just looks cool. Such a great design. I wish he got more screen time. But I think they made up for that in the Clone Wars. I'm going to put Brian on the list because Brian just subscribed. Brian Bryant, you just made the list. Thank you. Odyssey says you could try a laser machine for Jay to get his mask out. That's a good idea, but like, how am I going to get access to a laser machine? If you can give me more information on that, let me know. Devin says, do you like One Piece? I'm sure I would like One Piece. I just don't watch any anime at all. Now, you guys could hate on me for that, but I don't know. I've never really been able to get into an animated show like that before. I mean, not like American. Like, of course, like I watch Rick and Morty, South Park. I always watched SpongeBob as a kid. Even Pokemon, if you count that as anime. I don't know if you guys do. But either way, I've watched a bunch. But there was just something like I was never able to get behind when it comes to like Dragon Ball Z and shows like that. But I'm sure now that I'm older, I'll probably enjoy it a little more. Alright guys, I think I see what's going on here with this piece. So, I'm actually just going to take all of these apart, try this again. Alright, so this piece goes here. We know that. Then this piece goes on like that. This piece connects one. Okay, that's where I went wrong, I'm pretty sure. We put that here, boom. That goes there. This is gonna connect to that. This is gonna connect to that. Right? Yep, that is right. And then we take, hold on guys, I'm just locking in right now. Don't mind me. Nope, I can't find the piece, but the good news is this. Oh, that fell off. Okay, the good news is this can go under here. And we have a spot for this. Beautiful. Now we're just missing the little 3 piece right there. I'm going to find that, and then I'm going to get back to the chat. But while I'm looking on it, I see that Quacksen says his favorite Star Wars movie is Rogue One. Rogue One was solid. I like it. And I'm sure you're pretty happy that Andor is out. Season 2. I liked Rogue One. I was just really not able to get behind the characters personally. But the first time I saw it in the theaters, I saw it in 3D. It was a packed theater, so I was sitting very close. The glasses were just kind of distracting. So I think I started off on the wrong foot with that movie. I kind of need to go back in and watch it with a new lens, beginning to finish. Finally, guys, we found this piece. There we go. And we got those. So before we move on, let me just push those pieces up a little more. Before we move on, let's build this minifigure. Then I will be getting right back to the chat and hanging out with you guys a little more. We have this little rebel woman to build here. Just like that. Oh, we're missing the backpack. And there's a gun or a blaster in here somewhere for her. So let's take this. Pop that bad boy in there. And here's the blaster. And there she is, guys. All right, we'll put her right there. And now let's get back to the chat. Actually, she's not fit in there. We'll just put her there. Let's see what else is going on in here. The Chimelios says you have the best channel. Thank you, the Chimelios. What's the most expensive Lego set that you have? I don't know, like, the value. Like I said, that sail barge is the one that was worth the most. That thing was worth like $300. But now it probably goes for a lot more. Oh, Crazy Chaos says he subscribed when he saw the J video. Yeah, that video blew up. That video gave me a lot of subscribers. That was a great one. And hey, I tried fixing him again, but it didn't work out too well if you guys have seen that video. Winry says, you're one of my favorite Lego YouTubers. Thank you very much, Winry. I'm trying to work hard to bring quality content to you guys. Brian says, do you like birds? Yeah, I like birds. I used to have a couple birds. I had like 6 parakeets. Unfortunately, they all passed away now, but it was really cool having them, and I will have more in the future. Emmanuel says, do you like Star Wars? Yes, I love Star Wars. Quacksen says, nah, they nerfed General Grievous so hard in Revenge of the Sith. They really did. Who's your favorite character in this set? Definitely Chewbacca, if you're talking about this Hoth ATST. Favorite Lego series? Mine's Lego City. Lego Star Wars, of course. You can't beat it. And if I had to pick a second, it's a hard one because Star Wars wins for me for a mile away. I would say Lego Batman because I didn't have enough of them growing up. I wish I had more Lego Batman sets. And I know that they're very nostalgic to a lot of people. 99 are 5s. 5s. Devin says, there's a live-action One Piece show on Netflix. I haven't watched the anime either, but the live-action show is really good. That's a good idea, Devin. I'm going to probably check out that live-action show. I've seen it a couple times. Like, I've seen it on Netflix. Haven't actually watched it. But it's a good idea. Because I was watching Big Mouth, and I actually just finished that up. So now I have The Void, and I've got to fill that with a different show. What's the best character that comes in that set? The most expensive set that I have. So like I said, it's most likely going to be that one set, the Jabba Sail Barge. And the most expensive figure in that is the rare Boba Fett. Not the Cloud City one, but the one that looks almost exactly the same as the Cloud City one. Word. So this goes... Oh, I see. We have to build a whole structure here. Take this, we take this. All right, guys, another little break from the chat while I build more of this. But let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see coming up this month. I've got a lot of building challenges. So, making the most armed Lego minifigure. We're going to keep going with the most complicated Lego minifigure. Now the widest Lego minifigure is getting insane. So we're going to have to keep going with that. So we got a lot of really, really cool stuff coming up, guys. But if you want to see any specific challenges, let me know. I can do my best to build them for you. Or if there's any kind of like Lego news or Lego topics you want me to cover, drop them in the chat. And I'll do what I can to make videos on them. I know you guys have given me some great options in the past. But I would like to separate myself from a lot of Lego YouTubers in the community by actually having the pieces and showing you as much as I can from my own collection, as opposed to just finding pieces online. And unfortunately, ordering pieces takes so much time sometimes. Like pieces and figures, they can take up to like 2 or 3 weeks to come in the mail. So if I had pieces and figures with me at all time, guys, every single day, you guys would be getting a banger. But because shipping exists, it takes me a couple days to do what I have to do, and it's usually like 3 bangers a week, I would say. All right, we're going to put this piece here. Let's just finish up this step, then I'm going to head right back to the chat. Like I was saying earlier, if you haven't already, drop some of your favorite Star Wars movies in the chat. Which ones you like. Let me know which ones you didn't like either. I love talking about that kind of stuff. If there's any cool shows you guys have watched recently. All right, we're done with that piece. Let's head back to the chat, see what you guys are saying. Austin says, good set. Yeah, this one is great. Jay says, I love this set. Jay Gopiz says, I love this set. I had to put mine together without instructions, though. Jay, I have no idea how you did that. Bludgeon Lego is here. Bludgeon, welcome back. Oh, yeah, Bludgeon. I was thinking about this the last time that I was... Let's see, Bludgeon... I was thinking about this the last time I had a stream. If you're going to become a YouTuber, you want to avoid having Lego in your username because, you know, it's like copyright. That's why I was originally Lego Fusion. Now I'm Fusion Bricks. So I just changed it up and I figured Fusion Bricks fits pretty well. Some of the OGs are going to be able to remember when I was Lego Fusion. Quackson says RIP 99 for real. Austin says, what would you rate this set? So far, I'm going to give this thing like an 8 or a 9. I really like the minifigure selection. The build has been so fun to build. I just wish that like it had more figure variety because I feel like they could have done something cool with it. Lego fan says, I still think Disney is the villain of Star Wars because they ruined it for me. Guys, I could go on and on about the sequels if I really wanted to. The sequels are trash. I mean, there's good elements about them, but still. He Does Random Things says, yo, I'm so sad. I need to go. Peace out. He Does Random Things. Thank you very much for joining in here. Vader's Brick Empire is back. He says, what's up, dude? I know Vader's Brick Empire is back. And he is a subscriber. Just put down Vader on the list. Vader, you just made the list. Thank you very much. And welcome back into the stream. The studio says, do you recommend the Darth Vader Lego mech? Also, I love the complicated Lego figure series. Thank you. Yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know. But the Darth Vader mech, I definitely recommend it. It's actually one of the first videos. Like, if you go on my channel, it's one of the first videos that I ever posted was like a review of that. And the reason I recommend the mechs is because you can get a really cool figure that's going to be worth like $9 to like $22, $23 in the future, and you can get it for like $15 right now, or even cheaper if you find it on like Amazon or something. So I don't see why you wouldn't. Devin says there are only 8 episodes so far and season 2 won't come out until next year. Oh, that's for the One Piece show. Hey, that's fine. I mean, if it's something to keep me entertained even for like a week or two, it's all good. He Does Random Things also suggested before he left the tallest minifigure using black pieces. That's a good idea. The tallest Mr. Game & Watch figure. Lego fan says last stream someone said that you should do Harry Potter for your next stream. I will be getting some Harry Potter sets, though I wanted to finish out this Hoth ATST. And honestly, guys, it looks like because I'm interacting with you guys and having so much fun, we might even go another stream with this Hoth ATST. But yeah, we're gonna get some new sets in here soon. I got a couple of Star Wars ones under here that I'm ready to build for you guys. If you have any Harry Potter set recommendations, though, let me know in the chat. As I build this and find the perfect spot. There it is. It snaps in. Alright, so we need 2 of these. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Sorry, guys. I went back to locking in here. We're going to finish out this page. Then I'll keep reading. I don't know. I'm looking for that piece right there. Oh, there it is. So this is going to go here. This is going to go here. And this is going to go here. All right. I see we flip this back around. And now we need flat tiles. But before we do that, let's get back to the chat. Let's see. Austin likes the most arm. Oh, Austin suggests the most arms on a minifigure. I thought you meant the most armed minifigure, but that's a good one. How would we do that, though? I guess I would figure that out. Jay says, have you ever played any of the Lego Star Wars video games? Yeah, the Lego Star Wars original video game was one of the first games I ever played, along with Double Dash, which you could probably hear the music of in the background now. Vader's Brick Empire says, what's up, dude? What's up, man? Nothing much. Just having fun building this with you guys. Oh, Cheyenne is back. Cheyenne Gamer. Welcome back, Cheyenne Gamer. You just made the list. There it is. Yep, I'm doing my best to run through this chat right now and get to talking to all you guys. Jay Gopis says, if you could get one updated droid minifigure, who would it be? I would say the battle droid, but the battle droid's kind of perfect, right? So I feel like maybe the pit droid would be pretty cool to see updated. I know we got in a few like little versions of him, but I want one from like the Lego Star Wars video game, the pit droid. Crackson says, yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something. Darth Vader. Yep, Darth Vader definitely said something like that. And I would definitely take him up on that offer and join the Empire. Let's see who else we got in here. Stitch Lover says hi. Hi, Stitch Lover. Welcome in. I hope you enjoyed the movie. Day Deadpool says hi. What's up, Day Deadpool? Dylan is in here. Welcome in, Dylan. Bludgeon says, yo, my internet's really bad, so I can't stay, but I'll see you in the next one anyways. All right, Bludgeon. I'm thinking possibly tomorrow, possibly Wednesday, but nothing's guaranteed right now. But either way, I'll see you in the next one, man. Vader's Brick Empire says, my name is Isaiah, if you want to call me that. Isaiah. Good, I'll try to remember that. And I see that Stitch Lover subscribed. Stitch Lover, you just made the list. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for subscribing. We got a lot of fun coming up. Quackson says, I actually loved the characters in the sequels, but they had terrible writing. I thought Kylo Ren was good. I thought Kylo Ren was really good. I didn't really like Rey, but I mean, that's just because she played the Mary Sue type of character. But Finn was good too. Poe, I enjoyed all the characters. It's just how they used them and how the story flowed. Let's see what else we got. Palpatine came back somehow. I've had more believable plot twists in shampoo commercials. Yeah, that's so true. Somehow Palpatine returned. It must have been Sith cloning. Or cloning, only secrets the Sith knew. Even though literally the Jedi knew about that like 40 years prior in canon. You know what I mean? It's like, it just didn't make sense. It's like they tried to like squeeze it in there. Which is exactly what happened. This goes here. All right, let's build a couple more pieces in this. Yeah, guys, the way it's looking right now, we are definitely not going to be able to finish this all in one stream. I'll have to bag this up. But I'm expecting to be on here between 10 and 20 more minutes. So still a lot of time to hang out with you guys. Let's see. It looks like we got to add a piece. Oh, we have to add two. Wow, that's actually kind of tricky. They're hiding it. You guys will see what I'm talking about in just a sec. Let me like find these pieces first. Yeah, so we got to like put one of these on top of the piece that's already there. And then we need just uno más. Just one more. No. This one's annoying where it's like you're trying to find the piece that matches, but it's like the opposite piece. Oh, here it is. Perfect. Oh, I see. We put this wrong. That's got to go there. Okay. Okay, guys. We're in good shape. Let's flip the page. Let's get back to the chat. Because I'm pretty sure we will have some new subscribers. Let's see what's going on. Lads Gamer sub says, "Hi, bro. It's me." Welcome in, Lads Gamer. I'm pretty sure you're a subscriber, so your name's going on the list. I've definitely seen you in here before. We're just going to put Laz on the list. Day Deadpool subscribed. Day Deadpool, you just made the list. Thank you very much. Welcome in. Jay Gopis says, on my birthday, my mom's friend gave me over 5K worth of classic Lego Geonosian Starfighter set, Republic tank, Republican Y-Wing, old X Y-Wing, and a fully complete OG Grievous and cape, and a lot. Dude, that is insane, like, that they just gave you somebody's son's whole collection. Like, that's the lot that I wished that I received growing up. Dude, Jay, you are lucky. You are lucky. CEG says, it's Pride Month. Who's your favorite rainbow Star Wars character? Favorite rainbow Star Wars character? Are there any Star Wars characters that are actually the color of the rainbow? Not quite sure. Let's see. Isaiah says, bro, who cares if it's Pride Month? I mean, it is what it is. I'm planning to make a Pride Lego set. Actually, guys, I'm going to let you in because you guys are on my stream. And, you know, there's only 38 people in here as far as what I can see. Guys, I'm going to have the Lego Pride set, but I'm going to replace each and every of the color figures with a Lego Ninjago figure. What do you guys think about that for a video? Let me know. Let me know what you think about that in the chat. I'm going to keep trying to get through this here. I figured that way, even if you guys are against it for whatever reason, you could still kind of enjoy that and have fun with that build and that video. And that way we pull in everybody, and everybody can be on the same page of liking Lego. Devin says, you should definitely check out the live action One Piece series. It's really good. I'm not a big anime fan either, but I honestly really enjoyed it. Hey, if you liked it, that means I'll probably enjoy it. So I'm going to check it out, Devin. Winry says he's got to go. Winry, I'll see you in the next one. Devin says, what's the next set you're going to build? Honestly, it could be anything. I'll show you what sets I have right now. I've got this retired Republican fighter tank with Mace Windu. I've also got, I mean, I'm not going to pull it out now, but I have the ATST with Cara Dune, who got canceled. So it could be one of those, most likely. But people have been suggesting Harry Potter. So I might even just buy a little like $20 Harry Potter set and do that one. Because I don't really have many Harry Potter sets. The studio says, when is your next stream? I might be able to watch it. It could be tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday. Like within the next 3 days around 3 p.m. Eastern time, the studio. But I'll keep you guys updated in my posts. If you check out like my polls that I put on the channel, I'll usually leave a little comment there. Or whatever the video is I post that day, I'll leave a little comment saying like, P.S. I'm going live on this day, or P.S. I'm live right now. So you guys can check that out. As long as you have notifications turned on for my channel, you should be able to see when I upload and when I post and things like that. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, Jay Gopis just says that. I keep saying Jay Gossip. I think I might just say Jay Gossip if you don't mind. But Jay just subscribed. So Jay, you just made the list. Thank you very much. And it looks like you're one of the last people I'm going to be able to fit on here before we start a new one. Cactus Art is in here. Cactus says, I just get Max, Verstappen, Red Bull. I have no idea what you're saying. But I think that's the side effects of drinking Red Bull. So, welcome in. New Bro says, would you prefer the light side or the dark side of the Force? I prefer the dark side, he says. For me personally, I mean, I'd probably have to go light side. I think I'm a good guy. Oh, we got Benny Boo in here. Benny Boo says, I missed the last stream. Nah, I mean, I think you were joined at the last second. But yeah, you haven't really missed now. We are planning to wrap up. I'm going to give it 10 more minutes or so. But welcome back, Benny Boo. I'm going to put you right here on the list. You just made the list, Benny Boo. Welcome back. Lego fan with a take on the sequel saying, I hate Rey. She somehow knows how to use a lightsaber and beats Kylo Ren. She calls herself a Skywalker. C-3PO is more of a Skywalker than her. Lego fan, I completely agree with you. Let's see what we got. Firelion says he subscribed. Firelion, I got you right there. Thank you very much. Quackson agrees with Devin, saying there's better lore in Italian brain rot. 100%. Yeah, they did not write the sequel as well at all. We got Miles in here. He says, hi, my name is Miles, and I subbed. Miles, welcome in. I'm going to have to start writing names sideways to not break out another paper. But Miles, you just made the list. Thank you very much. The first sideways name. It's a great honor. It's a great honor. Let's see what else is going on. I'm going to just do a couple more chats, and then I'm going to get back to the build, guys. Studio says, I can't really show you my Lego sets because I only have YouTube and messages. Cool. I mean, if you start a channel, you can definitely do it. Let's see what else we have. What's your favorite lightsaber color and alignment? Mine's purple and dark Jedi. Let me see. I like the aesthetic of purple, but I think green would be mine. Green would be mine. And I would probably consider myself like a... I don't exactly know the terms for the alignment, but I would consider myself whatever the alignment of like a Yoda is, or like a... Not like a Qui-Gon where I was kind of like out of the Jedi Temple, but I think I would be a part of the Jedi Temple. I think I would go through it the hard way and deal with all the discipline. I've always seen myself as kind of like that Obi-Wan Kenobi type. But I would like to get myself up to that level where I have a green lightsaber. I'm just looking for this. Here it is. Perfect. All right, guys, we just finished up one side here. Where does this side connect? Connects on the left here. So we got to bring out the big boy. Here he comes. Boom. I know the light's getting a little bit messed up. There we go. Like that. That is strange. So I built this the way that it wants me to. Okay. And that goes... Oh, I see. This connects in here. Sorry, guys, for the... I know I'm like blocking your whole view right here. We just got to snap this in. Hopefully I don't break the entire thing off. There it is. There it is, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. We're done with one side there. Yeah, let's keep going. We're going to go for like another 5 minutes or so, and I want to build as much of this as I possibly can. Oh, just drop the piece. All right. Just going to build a couple more of these, and then we're going to get back to the chat. Back to the list, hopefully put a couple more names. Let's see how many names we could possibly squeeze on this list today. So if you guys subscribe and let me know, I can get you on there, and I want to. I would like to run out of room today. Here we are. Just let me build one more step. Yeah, guys, we're talking Star Wars. I'm not a big fan of the sequels, guys. I don't know if you are. Do we have any sequel defenders here in the chat? We have any sequel defenders here in the chat? let me know. I would love to hear your take on why you like them. I mean, I'm not going to say I completely dislike it. I think I enjoy every Star Wars movie. But there's a huge glaring difference between the sequels and like the original Star Wars movies, including the prequels. The prequels were good. They weren't perfect, but they were pretty good. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's go back to the chat. Legos with Asa is back. Asa, welcome back. You're going right there in the corner on the list. Welcome in. Miles says, what is your favorite Jedi in the Clone Wars animated show? Probably either Kit Fisto or Plo Koon, just because they look really, really cool. New Bro says, who's your favorite Jedi and Sith? My favorite Jedi is a Temple Guard. And my favorite Sith is Darth Malgus. New Bro, my favorite Jedi would have to be Obi-Wan Kenobi. And my favorite Sith? Do I have a favorite Sith? I'm going to say, I want to say Count Dooku. I like him, but I feel like there's a better one I'm not thinking of. But Count Dooku is just a really cool character in general. So for now, I'm going to go with him. Let's see who else we got. Kenny just subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing, Kenny. Let's put your name down on this list. Guys, we're running out of room here. But Kenny, there you are. Congratulations. Yeah, it looks like you guys hate the sequels. Quackson says, I kind of like the sequels because of The Force Awakens and Kylo. The Force Awakens was the strongest film. Let's just say that, like, in terms of, like, you know, storytelling and pacing and everything. Kylo has to be the best character in the entire sequel trilogy. So I can agree with you on that. Jay says, I like the sequels just because I saw them in the theaters with my dad. I was too young for cinema prequels, but I love Revenge of the Sith and Return of the Jedi. Yeah, I mean, I have fond memories of going to see The Rise of Skywalker and The Force Awakens in the theater. The Last Jedi, I didn't like it seeing in the theater. I was just kind of mad. But those other two, I enjoyed it. So that kind of raises them a little bit for me. And guys, I'm actually really upset because I missed the Revenge of the Sith re-release. I waited until May 1st before I decided to buy tickets. And then I realized that it was like out of the theaters already. And I was like, yo, why would they not have it in theaters for at least the week of May 4th? But then that's when I realized Thunderbolts already came out. And because they didn't want to interfere with their Thunderbolt sale, they took it right out of the theaters. So I was really, really upset about that. Jay says Kit Fisto actually looks okay in the Clone Wars compared to live action. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Platypus Gaming says, I subscribed. Thank you very much, Platypus Gaming. You just made the list. Let's put you on here. Where can we put you? That's the real question. Let's put you right here. Platypus Gaming. There it is. I had to kind of squeeze that in there. A platypus. You just made the list. Thank you very much. Legos with Asa says, I just did my first live stream 3 days ago. Oh, nice. If I knew about it, I would have joined in, but I want to hear about it. How did it go? Legos with Asa. Quackson says, Kylo also has my favorite lightsaber. It's a really cool lightsaber, that like 3-bladed thing. Miles just says, TBH, The Force Awakens was pretty bad in my opinion. I mean, I'm not going to say any of the sequels were good, but The Force Awakens has to be the strongest out of the 3 if we're talking. We're talking just being a Star Wars movie or just being a good movie in general. I know there's a lot of The Last Jedi supporters out there, which I can see it from a structural standpoint, but I just don't like the movie because of how they killed off Luke. You know, I just didn't think it was that good. And then I was really hyped up for The Rise of Skywalker. Just seeing it in theaters, like, I wanted it to be good. I wanted the experience to be good. But it just wasn't up to par. Katharina is back here. Hi, Katharina. Welcome in. Lego fan says, I love Ewoks. I like the Ewoks, too. Laz Gamer says, bye, gotta go. All right, Laz, thank you very much for joining in. I appreciate you coming in, and we'll see you in the next one. Emerson says, what is your favorite Jedi? My favorite Jedi of all time? Probably Obi-Wan Kenobi. I mean, I like a lot of the Jedi. Qui-Gon Jinn is amazing. Great character. Wish we got to see more of him. All right. Time is 3:53. All right, guys, you know what? Let's go all the way till 4 o'clock today. We're doing it. So we're going to be live on here for another 7 minutes or so. Still plenty of time, and I want to see how far we can get into this build and how many questions I can answer for you guys, and how many names we can get on this list. Right. Now bear with me as I just find these remaining pieces. There it is. The one piece I was missing. Perfect. We're just going to finish up this page, then I got you guys. For some reason, there's random red pieces in here. And is this the piece? No. Oh, no. This is the piece. Okay. That makes more sense. Oh. There we go. I thought I was going to have to bust out the brick separator right there. But there we go. We're done with that page. Let's go back to the chat, guys. Let's see what you guys are doing. Coxen says, have you ever heard of QWERTY Clone? Yeah, yeah, he was in the chat a couple times. I gave him a couple of good tips. But I haven't seen him back in the live streams recently. Jay says, when I saw Revenge of the Sith, I showed my mom Star Wars fan. I showed my non-Star Wars fans my custom purple Clone Trooper helmet and spoke to them in Geonosian. That's pretty funny. They probably didn't know what to do. He thinks it's a 187th clone. That's pretty funny. We're not talking. Well, these are 187th clones right here. Something kind of like that. Lego fan says, what is Jabba the Hutt? He's just like a, I think it's a Hutt. I think it's called a Hutt, like the name of the species. Quackson says he has a good YouTube channel now. Oh, QWERTY Clone? Yeah, I mean, he's doing kind of like the meme stuff. Like, he wears the helmet and he's following the trends. But you know what? Like, that's not really my style. I don't really like to use audios or follow trends anymore. But if he's having success with it, like, good for him. At least he's not copying my ideas like some people in the Lego community. You know, but I gave him some tips. I was like, look, if you make it kind of like this and that, it's going to help out your channel a little bit. And look at him now. Like, he's popping off. Not insanely, but he will if he keeps it up. Good guy. I like him. But with my channel, I think I'm going to stick with just what I've been going with. My own creations, my own sounds, using some chill background music. And fun challenges for you guys. Is this the piece we're looking for? Yes. Perfect. We're looking for one more piece. We're just looking for this triangle right here. I don't even know if you guys can see that. The triangle. Where? Oh, here it is. All right, triangle has been put on. And perfect. It looks like we just need to attach a couple more pieces, then we're done with this side. So let me attach those pieces, put it up on the build, then I'm going to get back to the chat, and we'll say our goodbyes. But guys, this has been a very, very good stream. We're not done yet. We're almost there. What are we at? We're at 24 viewers. Pretty solid for an hour into the stream. Pretty solid. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. Hope you're chilling. I hope you're having a good time. Because now, it looks like I missed a whole step. Yeah, I did. How did I even miss that? We were here. We take this piece. Yep, this was a crucial step here. We take this piece. Take that. No, not those. We take this and these two. And there we go, guys. And these go right here. Perfect. And also, we just need one of those circle pieces. Wherever the circle piece happens to be. Do we see any circle pieces? Not sure. But let's see what the chat's saying for now. Whoa, we got some more messages in here. We got some guy in here that says, Lego Lover, saying, Tun Sahur. No idea what that means. Jay says, have you seen the original version of Jabba the Hutt where it's just a fat guy in a fur coat? Yeah, I have. It's kind of like cringe. It's weird. Miles says Palm Krell was the worst Jedi in the Clone Wars series. What do you think? I haven't seen the arc with him, but the other night I had the Clone Wars on and I saw an episode with him in there. I have to like look into his character a little bit more. New Bro says, have you watched the Clone Wars and the Clone Wars movie? I remember the Clone Wars movie. I thought Road to the Hutt was great. I actually saw the Clone Wars movie in the theaters when I was younger. And as far as the Clone Wars series, I haven't watched like the entire series. I'm like halfway through. Or like the first 2 to 3 seasons I watched. Let's see who we got. A girl has a name, says, I did some of these. Easy, easy, easy if you follow the directions. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I do, but I'm more focused on reading the chat and chilling with you guys. Bertonium says, circle piece should be around. I don't know if that's a joke or not, but that's funny saying it like that. The studio says, I like how you talk to the viewers unlike other channels. Also great content. Yeah, the studio, that's what I'm here for. I'm here just to chill with you guys and have a good time. Just talk about some Lego. Guys, I'm looking for this circle piece right now. I have no idea where it is. We will find it, though. And if not, it's not a crucial piece. Name says, hi. Hi, Name. Welcome back. Jay says, I watched Clone Wars 2 times, and now I'm rewatching it with my girlfriend. She loves it. Yeah, it's an awesome show. Surprisingly for a kid's show. Kate says, have you seen the book Nook kits? They go on bookshelves. Not Legos or Star Wars, but they're like tedious to put together Legos. No, I haven't seen them. Are those like those TikTok shop fake Lego things? Because I've seen those. All right, it's time to spread these pieces thin. There it is. Okay, the second I stand up and actually like look intently for this piece is when I find it. I'm not building the set perfectly, but I'm valuing you guys over that. So that way I can talk to you guys and just chill. Not really worry if I do the set right. Plus, the longer that it takes me, the more streams that we get to do. So, So I definitely put a piece on here wrong. At least I think I did. Did I? Yes, but it wasn't even that wrong. We just got to turn that a little bit. And then I just have to remember exactly where this piece went. That's it. That's it, guys. Let's put this on. And we're actually almost done. There it is. Boom. Both sides of these are done. Now we just need the front and the top, which I'm pretty sure are going to be much easier to build. All right, I'm going to go through the chat one more time. I'm going to see how you guys are doing out there. Read a couple more things, and then if not, it looks like we're good for today. Lego fan says Star Wars is just the best movie series. Yeah, it pretty much is. There's nothing better than it. Quacksen says I agree with the studio. Yeah, I mean, I do my best with these streams, guys. Trying to give you guys the best content. And we have someone in here named Ronan Oliver Austin saying, I love Star Wars too. I watched all the Star Wars movies. Yeah, they're amazing. All right, guys. With that being said, it is 4:03 p.m. Eastern Time. We are going to wrap up the stream. I thank you very much for joining in. Let's look at what we've done today. Today, we almost finished the Hoth ATST. I would love to stay on here for another 30 minutes or so and actually finish the set. We're going to save this for another stream. Then we're going to do a little bit of a smaller set or something like that. Thank you very much for joining. Here are all of your names for today. I'm pretty sure I got everybody on that wanted to be on. And I'll see you in the next one. I can't guarantee exactly when it is, but tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday, maybe even Friday, one of these days this week, expect me on a live stream at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Guys, I am Fusion. This is Fusion Bricks. We got more videos coming up this week. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next